These are the COVID double vaccine Sunday travelers and anti-vaccine virus spreaders driving home on a Sunday like they do on the first day of Glasgow climate change conference. A picture which will change in a few years. In maybe 10 years we will have climate lockdowns, because this shows that nothing will change. While the French and the Brits are fighting each other like in early centuries about atomcraft, about drivers, about whatever, nothing will happen in the new government in Germany. Not even tempo reduction on the Autobahn to get free carbon emissions stopped. They will do nothing, and in the latest moments the politicians will panic again. Politics will panic like they did with laboratory sickness. They will panic and lock down because there will be no other solution to reduce the climate targets and to help the people in the future to survive on this lovely planet poisoned by human beings and their industries. Here in Switzerland, every family has some 2, 3 or even 4 cars before their house, so nothing will change until it has to change, like we saw this with our beautiful lab sickness. So this virus story was just to prepare us for future climate lockdowns. I'm already doing these lockdowns, driving with the bike, going with my own 2 feet. So for me it's no problem. I like the lockdowns for climate, but not for Chinese American lab sickness. That's a bit stupid. Let's check once again Sunday traffic. Coming down from the mountains, going home to Zurich or whatever, just to have a drink up in the mountains. So this is our emission. Many people, now 2 people in a car because it's weekend. On work days you have single people driving one direction, other direction, because one lives in this town and works in the other, and the other in the other town works in this town. So they have to drive because they can't put it off taxes, their gasoline. So it's just a scam, and there will be climate lockdowns. This is just my guess, my bet. And you won't believe it, but you will see it in a few years at least. Let's drive to see the peaceful animals when they live. This is our Sentis mountain, our Swiss Fujiyama in the northeast of the country. And this is peaceful Tour River, where we have a look at the friendly animals who work and don't fight. Even they don't get no stimulus, they work and put up GDP, real GDP, not fake trillion inflated GDP of virus stock exchange. But before the climate lockdowns we will maybe get more virus lockdowns, because the people drive around and they are not tested because they are vaccinated, and the vaccinated spread the vaccine resistant variants, like the ice hockey players from Munich and Zug, Switzerland, 7 in one team, 14 in the other. They have a vaccine resistant variant and they are allowed to spread it because from the G rules they are free to travel and to kiss everybody like they did in the early times. So politicians are lying to people, saying that everything will be normal, to spread more virus variants and to create more lockdowns in the future. And after the COVID lockdowns fade out, there will be the climate lockdowns. Then we can start with the real good one, lockdowns, to help future generations to survive and not to promote just a stock exchange big scam, the biggest scam ever, where your stocks double every 2 years because of disruptions of these lockdowns and trillions of money printing. So let's check and see where the animals are. This is just baby work, not yet animal work. So I have to go further. Another small one. River going into the big creek, going into the bigger river here. Lovely cows, but sadly they are just here to become meat one day. So this is also very bad, this meat stuff. With the climate, it needs too much water. At least they can live a little bit here in the green grass. But we will also have genetic meat. There will be some reduction because of this planet, to save the planet. Some action must be done. Okay, okay, they are afraid. They also don't eat the apples I wanted to give them. Well, an old wooden bridge, so wood is good stuff for your house to save carbon. But we have the concrete industry. 90 companies of the world who make 2/3 of the world's wide emissions. So that's also a reason why you, as a small people, have to lock down and stop your useless car driving around the world. Right now there is very low water, but you see a lot of nature being created in the water because we have very low water now. Let's drive and drive fast to the next beautiful place. The birds and ducks now had a lovely place here on these stones in the sun. On early Sunday, now it's late Sunday, before sundown. So this was filled with material from the river because they have barriers. They must take it out and put it in another place to give some nature back and some natural flow of these rivers. There you see some fresh snacks from our friendly animals. Snacks they ate while working, but this was, well, man-made. Now I destroyed it. Okay, sorry. But let's check more. Here you see, eaten alive, fresh. Good stuff to eat for the beavers. Our lovely animals who don't fight, only put up GDP by working. You can find a lot of corpus delicti here. You see where they traveled, walked back. So here is some work. Some more eating there. Another way here. Where we'll find new work to be continued this night, and some old work with beautiful corpus delicti. I already collected these to use as a pathway in my garden, natural concrete, very nice to walk upon in your own garden. But here is the beautiful corpus delicti.